Alright, for the last few months, I've been tracking updates about Comet 3i Atlas, as has everybody else, unless you've been living under a vacuum, in a vacuum, whatever you've been doing. I've got three things to raise, 3 points. Number one, I've looked at the publications on the comet and have analysed the data about the luminosity and colour of Comet 3i Atlas. Number two, I've noticed that music in the form of urban and contemporary rap music genres can be extracted from the dataset I was looking at. Number three, I started to write this music down using modern studio software, and well, here we are.
Yes. So, it's not that I'm taken by this numerology thing, but it's just the final details because my mission for the next 4 years or so, it's like an itch that a scientist get. Yeah, curiosity. It's hard to put certain things down, but I'm not being obsessed with the 444. By the way, if numerology upsets you, you're in the wrong crowd. Excuse yourself, cough once, and leave. That way. Find the exit. It's that way. Right. So I have a habit, so I do it the other way. Exit. Anyway, so that's out of the way. Now, I just played it it's the 444, so I've already written a 444 song after 2 attempts. But here it is. Yeah, let me just put it on. Give me a second. I won't make the same mistake I made yesterday. Right. Yeah. Get used to this song if you're gonna be watching videos on my channel. Yeah, because what I've discovered since yesterday's video, well, is an eyebrow raiser. I still don't know how to do that shit there, right? But I've got eyebrows, but you can't see them on this one. Anyway, let me get on with the track. So, what I want to talk about today, yeah, is an event that happened on the 12th of December, sorry, the 22nd of December, 2025. I can't even read it when it's written down. Yeah, on the 22nd of December, 2025, I had just finished meditating, and the time was around 18:35 hours, I suppose, yeah, in the evening time. So, after meditating, it was dark, it was like December up in the northern hemisphere latitude wise, tends to be dark around December, and it was coming towards winter solstice, I think they're called, which is the shortest day of the year, so it was dark already outside. Anyway, I switched the light on and I realized that this light is not really behaving right. Yeah, when the light is on, it's supposed to be filling up the whole room, but this was like how a spotlight is when it's on. So let me show you what it looked like, just in case you don't believe them ones. That's my room, I suppose, the room that I was in when I was doing this. Yeah, and it's not filling up the whole room. It's not opening up. Let me see if I can find that video again and I'll play it back. But as you can see, the light is just not really filling up the whole room. Not sure what happened to it. Let me try and play the video again. It's really, I don't get embarrassed, I'm winging it, innit? Yeah. Something doesn't want me to show this one, but I'm gonna show it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, as it's loading. So I got this gremlins as well. Even that's an event. Yeah, the way my shit fucks up, it's an event. Everything that happens is an event, and you have to note it down. So I try to get as close to the time, but just because I switch it off that time. So there you are. That's the video playing now. You can see that the room is, well, it's lit up, but it's not lighting up the room. You must know what I mean. When a room is lit up, it's really, really bright, but this one just lit up the room and it wasn't doing anything to it. Yeah, so that's what I couldn't understand. Yeah. So what I did, I got my camera and I noted everything down, and the time stamp at that time was hang on, let me see. Yeah, oh, I must have done it early that day. Yeah, it must have been a weekend or something. But it says here 15:51:03. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was dark outside, so that's why I had to do that shit. Yeah, so anyway, I went across and got a new light bulb, but obviously that light bulb was in distress. I've still got it lying around. I might do further experiments on it because like that's still fucked up though, man. It was light bulb that counts shit in luminosity, lumens and that. So maybe that was a big clue. I never knew it was Atlas. So that happened on the 22nd of December 2025. Yeah. So I put it down. That's the next date of interest. That's the one for this ride. Yeah. All right. So where can I start? Yeah. So anyway, at that time, I always think to myself when shit like that happens that the first question I ask, was it an earthquake that did cause them one? Because there might be an earthquake that was happening nearby. So I checked for the earthquakes. I just checked it now. For the earthquake that happened on the 22nd, the major earthquake, the most powerful earthquake that happened on the 22nd was 6.5. Yeah, it was a 6.5 magnitude that happened in Papua New Guinea. That's somewhere on the other side, antipode, I suppose. Yeah, like if you go through the earth and you go to the other side in a straight line, you reach Papua New Guinea from where I am, I suppose. So antipode. So, but that's not enough to cause my light to go dim like that. So what else could have caused it? That's a type 1 conversation when the earth is doing stuff. Yeah, there's the type 2 conversations, yeah, that we also experience. So then I thought to myself, maybe it could be a solar flare. You know, when solar flares hit, yeah, that causes radio blackouts. It can cause your light bulbs to glitch. I don't know. There could have been a solar storm, but I didn't really check that one. The only solar flare of note happened later that night. It happened at 22:40. 22:40 on the 22nd. 22:40 something. 22:80 82. Yeah, 22:40 to 22:44. Yeah. On the 22nd. That was the largest solar flare that time. So it was much later in the day. Yeah. So I couldn't find any reason why it dimmed like that other than maybe it's dodgy circuitry. Maybe it had reached the end of its life and it behaved like that. But I've had many light bulbs that have changed in here and it kind of never does that. That's the first time that I've really seen it do that. Then normally you switch the light on and if it's at the end of its life, it just blows out. But maybe the circuitry is kind of damaged in some way. So there might be a natural explanation, but still, it looked interdimensional to me. So that's why I used it now. Thinking back, I'm thinking to myself, oh, what if I put the dates in for that? What can I get? Yeah, what can I get? So back to the date that I put in. Yeah. Right. So the first thing I noticed after putting in the date, I didn't put the exact time down and that. But when I put in the date and I added 4.44 multiples, the first one was nothing, 26 to 12. I don't remember anything happening that time. Now remember 22nd of December last year was 3 days after Comet 3i Atlas reached perigee, the closest distance to Earth. It was closest to Earth on the 19th of December, and by the 22nd, yeah, I had this dimming event. Yeah, so but if I look at the 10th multiple of 4.44, if you add it to the 22nd of December 2025, I get the 4th of February 26. The 4th of February 26 was when the interdimensional, yeah, as a keyword search term, yeah, was trending in the world that time, yeah. This was the second time that I noticed a signal from the term interdimensional trending in the world, yeah. It was the date of that, using the light dimming version, right? Now, the previous version was the sprained ankle version. My ankle sprained on the 13th of June 25. So based on that version, when I put it in, the 10th multiple of 444 produced July the 28th at this stage. Yeah, it was July the 28th there. And this was also when the trend of interdimensional started, but it was for July. Yeah. For this one, the second time it happened was in the 4th of February, but the first time was the July the 28th, 2025. Yeah. So that coincidence there, that they'll both be the 10. Yeah. That's something you can't ignore. Yeah. So I was asking many other questions now. But I noticed that afterwards, the first thing that came to mind was all the events that have gone by. We can't look for perigee, that's past. We can't look for perihelion, that's past. Peri-Eris, yeah, which is closest to Mars, that's past. Yeah, so what can we look for? Well, when is it going to be closest to Jupiter? Yeah, so I went back and I looked it up online, and I found that the next time it's going to be close to Jupiter will be on the 16th of March. So let me read it out if you can't see it clear on the screen. The forecasted perigee distance of 3i Atlas during its encounter with Jupiter on March the 16th, 2026 is 53.6 million kilometers, close to Jupiter's Hill radius, 53.5 million kilometers as discussed here. This much includes the non-gravitational acceleration that 3i Atlas displayed near perihelion. So that's the latest estimation of when it's going to be closest to Jupiter. Very close, within 1 AU. Yeah, within the Hill radius, to the point where you might even capture it, but it's going too quick for that. So if I could find 16th of March 26, yeah, there we are, 16th of March. Using the light dimming as an event as a starting point and adding multiples of 4.44, the 19th multiple would be perigee for 3i Atlas. Yeah, so I'm thinking now, whoa. So that's another thing I noticed. So I went back online. I was thinking, okay, where is it now? Where is 3i Atlas now with respect to Earth? So the next question I asked, going back online, was first of all, I want to know how long it will take to leave the influence of the sun. So how far is the edge of the Kuiper belt from the Earth? Yeah. So that's what I asked, because the Kuiper belt is the farthest ring of influence that the sun has. Yeah. After that, you're in interstellar space, but it's still like theoretical somewhat. So at its fullest extent, including its outlying regions, but excluding the scattered disk, the Kuiper belt stretches from roughly 30 to 55 AU. The main body of the belt is generally accepted to extend from the 2 to 3 mean motion resonance, see below, at 39.5 AU to the 1.2 resonance at roughly 48 AU. Yeah, just say 48 AU, I know what's wrong with you. Yeah, anyway, so then I asked, what's the current velocity of comet 3i Atlas? And let me see, what are you saying now? Comet 3i Atlas has a velocity relative to the sun of 58 kilometers, 36 miles per second, the highest of the three known interstellar objects, Oumuamua, Borisov being the other two. Yeah. Then I asked, what is the current location of Comet 3i Atlas from Earth? And again, AI overview. Comet 3i Atlas is in the constellation of Gemini at a distance of 512,265,298.4 kilometers from Earth. Yeah. The current right ascension is 7 hours 15 minutes 55 seconds, and the declination is plus 19 degrees 39 minutes 14 seconds, apparent coordinates. The latest observed magnitude of Comet 3i Atlas is 16.0, data provided by COBS. Yeah, the latest observed magnitude of the but anyway, that's the distance it is from Earth. That distance, I wanted to convert it to AU, and then I asked, how much is that distance in AU? 3.42428 AU. So I said, why didn't you just say that in the first place? So I noticed that the AI overview sometimes gets instructions like, I don't know if it's programmed to victimize certain minds. When you start asking questions that are too leading into certain subjects, it might just act like you don't really know what you're talking about. So I asked, if a 2-mile object, which is the size of Atlas, is traveling at 58 kilometers a second, which is the distance I got from there, which is and it's at 3.2 AU from location A. How long will the object take to reach location B at 48 AU from location A? And the fucker gives me all this shit, yeah, council district and energy in finite world. So he didn't want to answer nothing. So I said to myself, I ain't gonna give up like that. So I went to another source. I went to find another way of dealing with AI. I asked the same question to another aspect of AI and to see if I can get it right. Yeah, location A is Earth and location B is the edge of the Kuiper belt. Yeah, I asked the same question there. So we're looking at doing it basically using linear stuff, yeah, because I know that space-time is curved and the influence of the sun reduces as we go outside of the solar system. So the curvature, I haven't taken it into account. I'm assuming that space is divided into equal amounts, and all divisions are the same, Cartesian space. So so it shows you how to do the calculation to find that out. Velocity, you put that in, velocity over time, we know what speed is, distance can be calculated from that. Anyway, the final answer is 3.7 years. 3.7 years is how long it's going to be in the solar system before it leaves the Kuiper belt and leaves the influence of the sun. So whatever predictions we get from this rhyme, they should be valid for up to 3.7 years to come. So just wanted to point that out, yeah. So in terms of how to make the predictions, now look, this light dimming event was clearly related to the sprained ankle event. Yeah, they made that prediction and will be the 10th iteration from 444, yeah, to get you when the world starts to notice. So an event happens from me, 10 iterations of 4.44 days, yeah, which is 44.4 days. The world experiences something, yeah. So and then I'm thinking to myself, well, that's for the 28th and that is the 4th, but when this one predicted when the 4th of February is, when was that? It predicted it right there, the 4th of February, yeah, on the version for my sprained ankle, which was the 13th of June 2025, yeah, predicted that the interdimensional trending signal that we got, yeah, will happen again on the 4th of February, and it did. But that prediction coincides, it was the 53rd one. If you look at my previous video, you'll find it. But that coincides on when we're using this one, the 22nd of December 2025. Yeah, that coincides to a date of the 14th of August 2026. Yeah, which is yet to come. So I'm gonna go out there on a limb and make a prediction about that one. I'll just call this one prediction, yeah, of next time, yeah, of this event, this type of event, yeah. Go out on a limb with that and see if it can add up and that's a prediction based on the dimming light. Yeah, dimming light prediction. Yeah. The dimming light version. Yeah. And those ones I'll color them in this color here. That color there. So I'm thinking that might be the next time we experience a similar set of events, yeah, which is similar to what caused you all to start looking up at interdimensionals, yeah. So, I don't know what it was, you tell me. You're the one that was looking up interdimensional online, and it created a signal, yeah, a trend signal that we can discern. So for me, what was behind that is something earlier that happened to me back in time. So I sprained my ankle. That wasn't really the first one. The one before that was when I experienced an interdimensional moment. That was on the 30th of April. Yeah, so to me that's when it happened, but the whole world, I don't know when they felt it, but they created a signal when they're using their search terms that was detected on the 28th. That was the 28th of July. So because that matched the first one, I think it might match again. So that's the prediction I'm gonna make. Yeah. So if we recap to see what we've realized with this version, just going from my dimming light, the 10th multiple of 4.44 starting from the 22nd of December 2025 is 4th of February 2025, which is the second date when interdimensional was a trending signal. The 10th multiple of 4.44 starting from the 13th of June, which was when I sprained my ankle, yeah, was the 28th of July 25, which is the first date when interdimensional was a trending signal. Yeah. So the perigee of Free Eye Atlas is estimated to be on 16th of March 2026, which is the 19th multiple of 4.44 using this 22nd of December 2025. Yeah. So I could get perigee starting from this date of the dimming light. And then we go on. The 53rd multiple, 4.44, starting from the 13th of June 2025 is 0402-2026, the 4th of February 26. Yeah. And the 53rd multiple, 4.44, starting from 22/12/2025 will be the 14th of August 2026, which is the date I just read out. Yeah, that's the prediction. So watch out for 14th of August 2026, or is it me that should watch out for that and you'll feel it a couple of months after that? No, this one's when the world is going to experience something, because I'm going on when you looked up interdimensional. So and then we notice currently at 3.24 AU from Earth, Free Eye Atlas will take 3.7 years to reach the edge of the Kuiper belt at 48 AU from Earth. Assuming normal linear Cartesian space based on linear distance time relationship, yeah, does this mean that resonating events from the objects will still be detectable and valid for another 3.7 years? That's a question to ask. So 3.7 years from today, because I looked it up now, 3.7 years from today will be until 31st of October 2029. Now 2910 was the date of perihelion, and look at that date. Yeah, from today, 18th, yeah. So today's the 18th, yeah, of February 2026, and if it's 3.7 years from there, we're talking about whatever I'm doing here has there is a valid reason to believe that it will still have some degree of accuracy until the 31st of October 2029. So I still got another 3 years to play around with this, but the starting point is fixed. Yeah, so everything relates to that. So whatever 3i Atlas will be using in the solar system, will be doing to us, should be able to correlate with whatever is touched. Yes, and it's touched many of us. So I wish you luck on that. Yeah, but for me, I'm gonna keep an eye on stuff. Yeah, I've got the first date there, and I've got the first prediction that I've made, which is the 14th of August 2026. Something interdimensional is going to turn up. Nothing that we haven't experienced before. So whatever was causing you to look up the term interdimensional, yeah, that will turn up again. And you've already looked it up twice and haven't had anything on the news that's weird, that maybe space-time is doing things that we don't understand. So yeah, let me wrap it up there. Yeah, make you listen tune and until it's done. Yeah, I got let me speak for another maybe 30 seconds and that. Yeah, so it's I'll be, I don't know if I should use like other recurrence series while I'm at it, but I'll need a starting point event, yeah, and then to see which other subsequent events correlate with that. Yeah, and this is a nice set. It's during the duration of 3i Atlas, I suppose. And 3i Atlas, if you minus 3.7 years from now, it was still in the solar system, but on the other side, yeah, of the bullseye, which is the perihelion date. Yeah, so yeah, enjoy.